I moved into the house in early October, right when the nights start getting longer, but you still tell yourself it's not winter yet. The neighborhood was quiet, too quiet. No kids, no barking dogs. Just whined through dead trees and the occasional car passing like it didn't belong there. The house itself was older than it looked. The kind of place where the air feels heavier inside than it does outside, where footsteps sound louder than they should. The realtor mentioned the basement like it was an afterthought. Unfinished, she said. Old homes always are. I didn't even go down there during the walkthrough. That was my first mistake. The first night, everything felt normal. I unpacked, ordered takeout, tried to ignore the way the house settled and popped like it was stretching after a long sleep. I went to bed around midnight. At 1:43 a.m., I heard something move beneath the floor. Not footsteps, not a thud, a voice. Low, calm, close. Hello? I sat up in bed, heart already racing. I waited for it to speak again. Nothing. I told myself it was plumbing. Old houses talk, right? Then it said my name, perfectly, clearly, like it had been practicing it. If you enjoy slow burn psychological horror, subscribe to the Nightroot horror channel. These stories only get darker. The voice didn't return the next night, or the night after that. Almost a full week passed, and I started to feel stupid for being afraid. I laughed it off to myself, even Googled house noises at night, like that was going to fix anything. Then on a Thursday night, while I was standing in the kitchen washing dishes, it came back, directly under my feet. You walk softly, it said, like you're afraid of waking something. I dropped the plate. It shattered, and the sound echoed through the house. The voice chuckled, a real laugh, not mocking, amused. You always do that when you're nervous. I backed away from the sink, every hair on my arm standing straight up. Who are you? I asked. The voice paused. I was hoping you'd ask that. I didn't sleep that night. From then on, the voice spoke almost every night, always after midnight, always from below. It never begged me to come down, never threatened me. It waited. It asked questions. What time I left for work. Why I never called my sister anymore. Why I avoided mirrors when the lights were off. When I asked how it knew these things, it answered simply, "You tell me everything. You just don't realize when you're talking." If this voice would have driven you out already, hit like. It helps the channel more than you know. I stopped using the basement entirely. I stacked boxes in front of the door, wedged a chair under the handle, even nailed the doorframe shut. That night, the voice sounded closer than ever, not from below, from inside the walls. "You think distance matters," it whispered. "This house doesn't have distances. It only has layers." I started recording audio at night, hoping to catch it. Every morning, the recordings were silent, except for my own breathing, except once. At 3:12 a.m., I heard my own voice on the playback, answering questions I didn't remember being asked. The final night came when the house went completely quiet. No wind, no pipes, no sound at all. The basement door was open. The stairs were gone. Just smooth concrete, stretching farther down than should have been possible. Then the voice spoke from behind me. "You're already downstairs." The lights went out, and something answered back in my voice from deep below. If the silence ever breaks in your own home, remember this story. Subscribe quietly and stay vigilant. More shadows await in the next nightmare.